Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I do appreciate you guys' support. While you're here, please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and definitely subscribe. The views that I express are my own personal opinions and reactions for commentary, and everything is alleged. So, guys, I'm going to be breaking down my recaps of the episodes based on the scenes because it's a lot and I don't want this video to be over an hour long. And I'm not going to do it necessarily in order. So, just wanted to put that out there first. But let's talk about this awkward exchange between Martell and Melneka. So Martell pulls up to what looked like an abandoned lot, if you ask me, where he claims that he's going to be breaking ground to build a house on. Now, call me crazy, but have they ever shown Martell passing his builder's license exam? That would be nice to see in the show, because last we heard, he doesn't have one. So I really think that this is another made-up storyline because, again, no proof that Martell is able to build anything unless he's building it under someone else. But Martell walks up with this sledgehammer and a piece of paper, in my opinion, and shortly after, Miss Melneka pulls up. And they start off discussing his plans to have another wine event, this time in Huntsville, and this time acknowledging other people other than just him. So he said that he wants to make sure that he mentions his uncle and aunt and mom. And yeah, you would think you would have done that the first time with having this wine named after their mother. But Melneka tells him, please do. Now, Melneka is his business manager with a history with Martell. So you would think that she would have thought about that in the beginning and made sure that happened at the wine event in Atlanta. Because, first of all, Martell does not appear, in my opinion, to be too bright. And he definitely can't give a coherent speech. So, as his business manager that's working with him, Melneka should have known that. But anyway, let's get on to the two cheaters basically bussing themselves out. So Martell begins to tell Melneka about the rumors of this alleged relationship or them allegedly sleeping around currently. And I'm sorry, Melneka's face told the whole story to me. Because if someone told me this rumor that we were sleeping around, my reaction would have been totally different if this was a lie. My reaction would reflect that. And there was not an ounce of shock in Melneka's face. Because where is the what? Man, please, you know we not sleeping together. You know we didn't sleep together back in the day. You know we've never had anything going on. There was none of that. But after Martell told her, she mentioned how she came in to work with Martell professionally and how she's never had anything against Mel and how Mel was there for her. Mel went to her mom's funeral. Mel spoke at some of her events and all of that. And she attempts to blame this on Mel, saying hurt people hurt people. So she's basically saying that Mel made this up because she's hurt, that her and Martell are no longer together, and Mel is going to do what Martell does, try to take everybody down with her. And that's a lie. We know that that is not the case. As women, we know when something is up in Mel peep game. But anyway, Melneka then goes on to say that she doesn't feel like it's fair that her husband should have to question a relationship that was just business. Then they get to her being Mel and Martell's wedding planner, and Melneka never said why she quit. She tried to act like Mel was this jealous, soon-to-be bride, and that Mel was going around asking, who wants Martell? Who wants Martell? Girl, bye. Mel said, and Melneka confirmed, that her assistant said that Martell was trying to talk to her. And this is what really tripped me out. There was no denial from Mr. Martell in that moment with Melneka. Where is the that's a lie? I didn't try to talk to your assistant. Because remember, just last week, in last week's episode, when Destiny mentioned it, Martell acted like he couldn't even remember anything that far back. So yeah, that's straight bullshit. But again, Melneka, why did you quit? That's the big unanswered question. But I got the answer. Melneka still had feelings for Martell. And I said that in a previous video. Because number one, she's not going to miss out on no money just because her assistant said that Martell tried to get with her. What does that have to do with Melneka, the event planner? No, her assistant should have quit. But why did Melneka? Because if Mel was this jealous soon-to-be bride and didn't trust these women around her husband, then Melneka, her mama, the assistant, and everybody else would have been out the door. So I'm calling bullshit on that too. Why did your mama stay? Why did, I'm assuming, the assistant stay, but Melneka quit? And then this is where I finally saw a reaction out of Melneka. Martell then confirms that they had sex in high school. And Melneka looked shook. She really did. And I believe that the reason why is because her husband may not have known that. Because if you're supposed to have just this professional relationship with Martell, then the husband should have known about something that happened back in high school. And I think that that's something that Melneka did not disclose to her husband. And remember, Mel did say that someone close to Martell is going through a divorce. And I can bet money that is Melneka and her husband. Then her and Martell get into this playful banter back and forth about, Martell being this cheater. And Melneka says she doesn't want Martell, that he's a cheater, he's out creating babies, he got too much confusion going on, and he needs therapy. And what does Mr. Martell do? He blew up Melneka's spot and says she's a cheater too. Not past tense, but current. So yeah, they're both cheaters, and they both, in my opinion, are cheating with each other. Because Melneka really didn't try to deny it. She tried to joke it off and said, oh, I don't recall that. And Martell then jokes, oh yeah, you're worse than Melody. Y'all don't recall. So yeah, this whole scene was basically the both of them telling on each other. Confirming everything, actually, in my opinion. Because Mel, number one, has no reason to lie about something that happened before she even married Martell, and that Melneka quit 2 weeks before. Melneka tried to say it was months before. I don't believe that at all. Because if it was months before, like I mentioned, Mel would have had time to clean house of everybody. But you guys, drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this scene in particular. I have so much more coming on, and like I said, I want to break it down. But next up is the Scott's show, because that's what this is. So drop down, let's chit chat about it. Please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you soon. Bye.